whenever I'm in my vortex and I'm on a good, a good roll there, I see the same butterflies, and it's like this orange and black butterflies. Sometimes they're different butterflies, but they always seem to follow me. And I'm wondering what's the connection between our source energy with nature.
Well, you have made the association between them and alignment. And so when you are consciously aware of alignment, they come to validate the alignment that you know.
So it's just like a reminder.
And just like those butterflies come, all manner of confirmation flows too.
Okay.
All manner. Branch out a little.
Okay.
Branch out a little in your expectation.
Animals as well.
Nature is usually the first to, not only the first to appear because of their abundance and proximity to you and alignment, but because of the way you feel about them. That's not true of all people, but it is true of you. It's easier for you to expect them to demonstrate for you your alignment than humans, because you have clogged pipes about humans and you don't have clogged pipes about butterflies.
You said it perfectly. That's spot on. So did they serve as a constant reminder of that, or?
They do, but the thing that we really want you to hear is not just them, everything. Do you know how many cooperative components are swirling around you, ready to confirm when you're ready to realize your power, your worthiness, your value, your beauty, your brilliance, your clarity?
So when will people swarm around me?
There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them, and they're on your disc. They're on that high-flying disc, and they will rendezvous with you. But the thing that keeps you from sometimes realizing it is you're not solid on your disc. You're practiced on a lot of different discs, so you're rendezvousing with a lot of different situations and peoples and the way it feels. So you haven't made the correlation between them coming to play with you because you've summoned them by your vibration. But after you play with this, as we think most of you will as a result of this conversation today, and you're reaching for that high-flying disc, and you're doing a more consistent job of maintaining the vibration of that, you'll be abundantly aware of the enormous numbers of other high-flying beings who will come and play with you. The younger they are, the more likely they are to join you on your disc. The more fur they have on them, the furry friends and feathered friends, they are easy co-creators. But there are so many others, even people with whom you've been co-creating, that you have some clogged pipes about. As you spend time on this high-flying disc, you'll begin rendezvousing with them in little brief snatches in time when, for whatever reason, they are not in a state of resistance, and so their inner being has called them upward, and you'll have a rendezvousing moment with them that will be incredibly satisfying to you and to them. You see, we want you to begin acknowledging the others, whether it's a butterfly or a human. We want you to begin acknowledging the others, not as butterflies, not as flora and fauna, not as humans, not as people, not as those manifested terms that you've come to describe them. We want you to begin thinking in terms of them being energy beings, projecting a certain energy frequency in any point in time. So now you're not concerned with the beingness of them. You're more aware of the frequency of them, the vibration of them, the altitude, the attitude of them, even easier to understand the mood of them. But you're really now not even concerned about their mood, their vibration, their altitude, their attitude, their frequency, because you got all your attention upon your own. And when you put all of your attention upon your own, so that you're tending to it, and you're not cluttering your vibration with all of their frequencies, so that your frequency is more solid, more sure, more often offered, then you'll be rendezvousing with lots of them in delightful and unexpected ways, and whole new herds of butterflies and birds and people will flow into your experience in delicious ways. There's so much in your vortex that you have not yet tapped into, that once you tend to your point of attraction, you will begin tapping into it. And when you tap into it after doing this conscious work, then you just get on a roll.
So it's just the beginning is kind of seeing these sort of different species flock to me. It's kind of like a signal that I have my focus in the right place.
It's a signal of your vibrational state of being. And once you expect that state of being, that vibrational state of being, to yield more than butterflies, you'll start noticing the butterfly moments that you're having with formerly really miserable people. There's butterfly moments with all of them, but you got to catch them on a freaky moment, because in many cases, because they don't know better, they're practicing the other. But you do know better, so you're practicing the other. So you're just going to rendezvous with the best of everyone, you see. Yeah. And like that vibrational force field that we were talking about, if they're not there, they won't flock around you. We want you to realize that the entire world is like a butterfly garden that is coming to you in response to what you're doing. You see, you're willing to think that the butterfly came as a magical affirmation of something that you're doing, but you don't think that about the human. But he's like the butterfly, and he's reflecting back to you the same thing that the butterfly is reflecting back to you. So you got to ask yourself, what am I doing different about the butterfly than I am about my employer? Well, I like the butterfly. What are you doing differently about the butterfly than the person you live with? I'm not upset about the mess that the butterfly is making. I don't have issues with the butterfly. I've never tried to get to the bottom of anything with the butterfly. I got wide open, clear pipes with the butterfly. And you can have wide open, clear pipes with everyone you care about. Some of them will be easier than others.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really good.
Thank you so much.